Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. Hope everyone out there is doing well. I was trying to figure out what to do today and thought about what kind of came up last week when I went to my book club for our Christmas party, and it was a gift exchange of my favorite things, and the host of the party had a wonderful gift with lots of fun favorite things in there, and I thought I would use that idea today and talk about my favorite things for health and wellness. So just to kind of get things rolling, I thought I would do this in a way that would touch on all the pillars of health that I try to work through with all of you and give you some ideas of some of the things that I do that I find are helpful and beneficial to my overall health and wellness. Not that you should do any of these things, I just thought I'd kind of walk through it. So basically, to begin, we'll look at diet and nutrition. And certainly one of the things for me that has been favorite over the last couple of years has been intermittent fasting, as well as some extended fasting. So I do that generally every day, and I start my day with coffee, and I use Bulletproof Coffee. I use their beans, and I had done Bulletproof Coffee, including the MCT oil or brain octane and the unsalted butter for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I can't even remember how long I did it, and just sort of lost my flavor. So now I just brew the coffee and I use a French press. And I then, because I don't really like it black, I do put nut pods in there, which is just a coconut almond milk type of creamer. And it's only fat, so it really doesn't break my fast. And because many people believe that you can do minimum of 40 calories without breaking your fast, I also have adopted a program that I read about through David Sinclair's book, Lifespan. He makes his own yogurt and adds resveratrol to that and NNM, which is nicotinamide mononucleotide. So I ordered powders, and I put 1 gram of NNM and 1 gram of resveratrol in yogurt that I make, and I will add that to the bottom. You can look at the product that I use. So I've learned how to make my own yogurt. That is just so nerdy, isn't it? But it's kind of fun to do. And I also have made some blackberry jam with low sugar, and I use that kind of as a flavor. So in this yogurt every morning, I put 1 gram of NNM, resveratrol, and I also am using a product called Timeline, which is urolithin A, and it is a product from pomegranates that increases what is called mitophagy, which is autophagy of the mitochondria, to help clear up mitochondria that are senescent, that are dying, and help produce new ones within the cell, which are our little energy organelles. And I have kind of committed to doing this type of program for about a year, and do feel as though I am doing fine with aging and energy, and like doing this. So that's just kind of what I've been doing for my mornings in terms of helping supplement things. The other thing that I am enjoying doing, which is one of my favorite things, is skincare. I use our program here from Revision. I love using the finishing rinse in the morning. I wash my face twice a day with a cleanser that has jojoba beans in it, which is a little bit of some cleansing beads, and do that twice a day. And then I put this finishing rinse on, which is nice and soothing. And then I use my tinted sunblock, and I use the DEJ morning and night, and a little retinol at night, and a little vitamin C in the morning, and have been really enjoying that line of skincare. As far as sleep goes, I've enjoyed my Oura Ring. I know I've spoken a little bit about Oura Ring. I did get the Generation 3 one, and it's really nice to be able to monitor your sleep so that you get an idea of how much REM sleep and how much deep sleep you have. And if you're not getting enough sleep, and then it's possible for you to really target and try to troubleshoot some of that. and have found that to be exceedingly beneficial, and being able to really hone in and dial deeper into what is happening from a sleep standpoint. So I really love my Oura Ring. As far as exercise goes, I haven't really been able to work with my trainer, which has been disappointing since COVID started, but I am now back in a gym, and what I have found that's really been beneficial that I like is I just get on a power plate and I do a lot of work on a power plate. I do a lot of stretching, and I do a lot of planks and different things to shake through that, and I've really enjoyed that. I also am going to a wellness center here, Restore at Preston Forest, and I get in the cryo at least once a week, and their sauna as well as their red light therapy. So I've enjoyed that, and that's really good for recovery and for stressing the body, but during that stressful period of time, it helps to regenerate and restore and rejuvenate. So I really enjoy doing all of those things in terms of helping with recovery. As far as stress management, I tend to be a big Epsom salt bath person. I love to put Epsom salts in a bath and soak. It's a really wonderful, relaxing time, and a kind of a time of just calmness and sort of my sanctuary. And it's an opportunity I generally go as soon as I get home and just kind of wash off my day. And it is just so relaxing and enjoyable for me to do that. And as far as just what we're sensing now, I thought I'd walk through a little bit about programming protocol type things that I do just to keep my immune system in good health. As you know, we all do our med packs and take our basic supplements, but I do use Listerine Cool Mint as far as a gargle. I am doing a lot with my vitamin C and D and zinc and quercetin, as well as NAC. And occasionally we'll do some IV glutathione, which we have here. And that tends to keep things in really good balance for me as far as working on that. I am looking in some new testing that hopefully will be rolling out soon for you all if you want to sort of look at biological aging by testing your blood for length of telomeres, which is the end caps of our DNA. And then we are also using methylation of our DNA to look at biologic aging. And if you are older than your stated age or younger than your stated age, you can use that information to continue to work toward optimal health and doing all that you can to keep your brain function in good shape. We're looking at plasmalogens, which lined our cells, and particularly in the neural tissue and in the brain, have great value for continuing good brain health, because we know that when those begin to fall, that's when we begin to see cognitive decline. And we do have ways of supplementing those. So I'm looking forward to that. And as I said last week, I'm delving a little bit more into peptides. I've just ordered some peptides that are considered to be what are called bioregulators. They're really tiny peptides. And I'm going to be doing some investigation in those, and I'll let you know, but those will probably move up into my favorite things as well. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the things that I do. And if there's any questions, I'll put a few things there in below this video so that you might be able to look some things up if you're interested, or if you have any questions, please feel free the next time we visit to ask me, and I'll be happy to share that with you. And as we go along, these are all things just for wellness and for aging gracefully and for rejuvenation, to continue to be vital and functional in our world. Hope you all have a great week, and we'll talk again next week.